Hello, darling. Long time no see, my loves. I have missed you so much. And I'm excited to do a reading for you today. I'm going to post this on Monday, Manifestation Monday. So I would like to do a reading for what is manifesting around you right now that you should be aware of, okay? Let's get into the prayer. I missed you so much. Okay. Spirit, my higher self, my darling's higher self, thank you so much for using me as a channel to guide and instruct. Ask for the most clear and concise messages, information, feelings, and sensations to flow through me for the betterment of my darling and for the highest good of everyone involved. Thank you so much, Spirit. And thank you for being here. I hope that you are blessed today in a way that translates for you. All right, Spirit, let's get them a reading. Let's get my darling a reading. What is manifesting around my darling right now that you want them to be aware of? Ace of Wands. A new day, a new dawn. It's a new day, it's a new dawn. It's a new life. And I'm feeling good. I probably butchered that so bad, but it feels like there's a new day ahead. It feels like we're picking ourselves back up and we're ready to move forward with something new. It's like a spark being reignited with that Ace of Wands energy. But this is also waving your magic wand to manifest exactly what you desire, and with the power of the universe flowing through you. It feels like the universe is flowing through you to create something right now. King of Cups. Look at this. It's because you've really come into a place of observing and accepting what is. You've learned how to really work through your emotions, how to witness them and flow through them and still continue forward empowered. This has been a really big deal for you. I feel like this is something that you are just doing left, right, and center without any hesitation. It's almost feeling natural to you at this point. And this is really good. Okay, tell me some more about what is manifesting for my darling right now. Oop. Seven of Swords, but it fell on the floor. It feels like the swords being your mind and your thoughts and your beliefs, and the Seven of Swords usually depicts, lying or trickery, but really it's strategy and maybe a little bit of unorthodox strategy. So in this depiction of the Seven of Swords, this person is stealing the swords from the enemy camp so that they won't be used against him and his team, in an upcoming battle. So it's unorthodox, but it's for a higher purpose, a better purpose, What is this strategy? It feels like finding a loophole. What is the loophole that we're finding? Ten of Wands. How to simplify something, because it feels like maybe we've been doing things the hard way for a really long time. And I love that we, start off with the Ace, but it's after this 10. Yeah, it's like realizing something doesn't have to be as hard as it's been. Beliefs don't have to be as hard as they've been. You can just have sort of a decision to believe something, whether or not it appears to be one way or another. Okay. Tell me some more. Three of Pentacles. It feels like you're recognizing where your mind, body, and spirit have all been in agreement with a reality or circumstances that are unfavorable for some time. And it feels like what's manifesting around you is this spark igniting this sort of realization and a it's like a power push through to break the illusion of what you believe to be circumstantial truth for you. And it's really an empowering thing, because it feels like you are truly stepping into a place of working fully with yourself, mind, body, and spirit, to align with what you truly desire, regardless of what it appears to be. Okay? Look at this. Okay, at the bottom we have the Chariot, and then I've got it split on the 8 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. So this is something happening rapidly. Okay, happening rapidly. You're like, I feel like we are long past stagnation and illusions and feeling stuck and bound. Feeling like even stuck in a contract of some sort, and it just feels like you're ready to just move forward. You're ready to just start laying the groundwork and making progress towards your goals. Okay, this Chariot is like taking you from one situation to another situation, but it's ultimately better for you. It's something that you realize is better for you. So I'm really excited to see that. Cancer season could be significant. It doesn't have to be. Let's get another deck. I kind of want to clarify this with whatever this deck is called. Oh my gosh, I don't remember. Sacred Symbols Oracle? Yeah, okay. Sacred Symbols Oracle. Okay, Spirit, can you clarify this message? What is it that we're getting in agreement with our mind, body, and spirit, and sort of stepping forward, trailblazing a new belief system? What is this about? Nature spirits, meditate, and home. You know, I feel like some of you have been stuck in the house for a while. We got a key there. It feels like you've been locked in your house for a while. So maybe you've been kind of a shut-in. This might be speaking to me a little bit, actually. Because, yeah, I have been a shut-in for a long time. It feels like you could have been a shut-in for a little while, just not really feeling the desire to get out and about. And I feel like what is opening up for you is that you realize that you're gonna keep staying in the same energy if you don't shake up your energy and go out and do things or bring something else into your space, something like that. This feels like you have thought about it for a long time, and you're realizing that thinking about it only takes you so far. It only takes you so far. You're tired of being stuck. You're tired of this mindset, of these belief systems. So you have to actively and proactively make a choice to do something different. And this is really good for you, because I feel like nature has been calling you. And by nature, I don't mean like outdoors necessarily. Certainly that could be, but it just feels like there's something that is in your nature. Okay. That has been calling you, something that you are natural at, and you are just finally picking up the phone and answering the call and saying, okay, let's get back into that. Okay. It's been on your mind for a while, and I feel like it's the one thing that you do have peace about, is knowing that something needs to change, that you need to sort of step out and do something different. I have a lot of admiration and respect for you if this is your story, because I know that is not an easy thing to break out of, especially if you've been feeling stuck at home. Yeah, you know, it's like we almost got into a trap of time heals all wounds, and time doesn't necessarily heal all wounds. Unfortunately, especially if we're sitting there and letting it fester in our mind, body, and spirit. And I feel like you've had this realization that if you're constantly thinking about all of the negative circumstances around you, then you are reliving those experiences and making them valid now. And so it just feels like you've come to a place of accepting what has been, so that you can pick yourself up, get out of the house, get out, do something different, move in a different direction with your energy. And this has been something that has it's almost been eye-opening for you in a very healing and gentle way. Okay, this doesn't feel pressured at all. It feels like you're ready to be doing what you are so, you know, naturally. What's in your nature? What's in your nature? Okay, I do feel like you're a healer of some sort, and that can be draining, especially when we're dealing with our own stuff. So maybe that's been part of what's the shut-in energy has been like, just needing to really sort and figure out and untangle our own web of pain and stuff. So I'm really proud of you if you've been doing that. It has been, it's been leading somewhere this whole time, and I feel like you're realizing that and seeing that. Okay, let's see what else I can get here for you as far as what is, I want to see what's materializing because of this shift in your energy. What's materializing around my darling because of their shift? Page of Swords. It feels like you're learning a lesson that you've had a lot of ideas about. It's like finally learning the lesson, and there is a little bit of it's funny because this feels like a lesson that you've been dealing with for a long time, but the lesson being learned is something fresh. So even though it's been in your energy field for some time, this sort of epiphany or this realization, this breakthrough energy is very much a new experience for you. And I feel like it's something that you're very excited about, okay? I feel like you've been doing a lot of research, trying to figure out yourself, why you think the way you think, you know, if you should think different things. This is sort of exploring new ideas here, researching new ideas. So I feel like you've learned a lot about yourself. And how is this materializing though? Two of Cups, Knight of Cups, the Emperor. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I knew it's been a long time. I knew it's been a long time. So, some of you could have been dealing with stagnation with your relationships, whether that be romantic or platonic. Just feeling like there is not a lot of fluidity in connections with friends, family, lovers, and it does feel like because you have taken a dive in, specifically like the child energy of the page is very prominent, so you could have really done some deep diving for your inner child and figured out, you know, going back to your roots and addressing some issues from childhood that arose during this, you know, shut-in type energy, this sort of detached energy from others. And it does feel like now you are stepping into a place of welcoming others and from a place of empowerment, okay? Two of Cups, Knight of Cups, the Emperor is such amazing energy. It's very happy energy. It's very connected. It's very raw and vulnerable, but in an empowered place. It's like you know what you want, you know who you are, you see the truth of others, you see the power in others, and you're very honoring of that. And it's such a beautiful energy. So it feels like, one, you're aligning with your most empowered, best connected self with others, and you're also seeing that in others. It's a magnetism energy here, really. If you have been waiting for connection, and maybe a specific person, doesn't have to be, but it does feel like that is materializing around you as a conversation, an opportunity to be open naturally. Okay, this has been a really long time, possibly 9 months could be significant with the, oh wait, no, that's Nine of Pentacles, not Knight of Pentacles. I don't know, I'm gonna go with it. I said 9 months for a reason. This could be something that's been going on for 9 months, okay? Aries energy with the Emperor, so you could be dealing with an Aries or have that prominently in your chart, but you don't have to be. Look at this though at the bottom. Holy moly. Okay, at the bottom, 4 of Cups, 6 of Wands, the Sun, Leo energy, Justice, Libra energy, and the Star, Aquarius energy. So this is all what's been like underneath this whole materializing energy. There's been something that has just, it's not panned out the way that you've wanted. Again, there was this energy of something being really hard and just sort of realizing it doesn't have to be that hard. Okay, I feel like we're breaking through that. Okay, we're no longer settling for anything less than what we, you know, what truly aligns with us and our joy and our spark. It feels like it's easier to align with good things now because we're in this place of optimism, of seeing our worth and value, of being willing to give ourselves the recognition that we deserve, and also recognizing the strengths of others around us, okay? And because of that, that's why this healing is coming through. That's why this energy is shifting in such a magical, beautiful way, because you are aligning your thoughts to the possibility of blessings and miracles and peace and acceptance and, you know, closure and also rebirth. And it's just such a beautiful energy. This energy is so beautiful. I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited for you. I know this has not been easy. Temperance card, this has not been easy, and you've had to fight many spiritual, mental, emotional battles within yourself to get to this point. And I know it's been a long time on your own, but it does feel like this new beginning is, you know, just in the nick of time with the Fool and the 8 of Wands, just in the nick of time. I feel like you've really crossed a threshold here for yourself, and that is why so many beautiful things, you'll start recognizing that around you. If you haven't already, I'd give you know, thanks and gratitude for the blessings that you do have around you. If you don't already, it feels like you're already someone who is very grateful, but with the Page of Swords energy, it does kind of feel like we could always be kind of searching for something, for the next thing. So there's this energy about, you know, you've reached this big mental, emotional, spiritual milestone within yourself, taking steps forward and accepting, and there's just this insistence on you sitting in this energy for a second with gratitude for yourself and everything that you've done and everything you've accomplished and overcome, all of it, because you're worthy of that recognition from yourself, and also for the opportunity to get to know yourself on that level, okay? I heard another reader, I forget which reader it was, but she said something along the lines of, you know, when we feel like we have lost ourselves, it's really an opportunity for us to be thankful to find ourselves, you know. And I thought that was really beautiful because, yeah, rock bottom is a solid foundation oftentimes, and I'm really proud of you for taking the steps that you needed to shake things up and do something different and not accept misery or loneliness or disconnectingness. You know, you've taken a lot of accountability for yourself, and I'm really proud of you. Very, very proud of you. Okay. All right, Spirit, how do you want to close off this reading for my darling? Is there anything they need to be aware of? What do you want? Let's do this one. The Wild Unknown Archetypes. What archetype is my darling stepping into with this part of their story, their journey? Enough. The Healer again Whoever I'm reading for, you are definitely a healing soul, and that takes a lot out of a person, especially if we're not, Interesting. You notice my rattlesnake tail, it went up like in defensive position. And this is a snake. Excuse me, Spirit, but the confirmations are so welcomed and appreciated. So, defensive healing. And this snake has 3 heads, mind, body, spirit. Let me sit with that for a second. Okay. Gnosis, the ocean, the vow, the bardo, and the castle. These 2 came out first, actually. This is on the bottom. Okay. So okay, this is not what this card is about, but I just got like instruction for this card. And it's the only thing that wants to come out about this card intuitively. So this is instruction for someone to do mirror gazing with themselves. That could be a very healing practice for you, to sort of see yourself raw. That can be a very intense experience. I've done it many times, and it's so bizarre the way your face transforms in the mirror when you do this, because you essentially stare at your own eyes. And it's bizarre what happens around you. Every time I've done it, I have seen a very old version of myself, and it's so weird. Every time my face transforms and I am like 90 years old, which I'm excited for. Okay. But there's something here about putting mirror gazing into your practice for healing. The castle here, then the eye is closed. Okay, so mirror gazing into your eyes so that you can see the unseen here within yourself. And it's something about, there's something that you have walled off that you need to be aware of, okay? There's a good reason for the walls. The castle is protecting it's a stability point of its kingdom. So it's not saying that these walls need to come down, but there's something here about like recognizing what you're reinforcing within yourself. Because there could also, I'm getting like there's also like a dungeon energy that we maybe have closed off, and there's something in this like castle dungeon energy within ourselves that we need to take notice of. Okay, then we have, the ocean, gnosis, and the vow. I don't remember the exact definition of this card, but intuitively I'm seeing this raven that is flying around this moon. It's circling this moon, and at the center there's this core issue here. It's a very tiny core there. Something about, this is so strange, something about crop circles, okay? Something about crop circles. I don't know why I'm getting that. Maybe that's confirmation for someone. I'm not supposed to know, but there's something about crop circles here. Maybe if you could start designing, sketching sort of geometric, like sacred geometric patterns, that might be helpful for you. It's almost like connecting the dots. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that there. The ocean and the vow. So this is, you have made a vow in your lifetime to really not try to control what is uncontrollable, but acceptance, okay? Because I'm getting ocean being a very emotional emotional card, but it's also, you know, I'm getting how the earth is primarily water, so it's like you just accept it. Okay, so it's like you're very emotional, but we're just accepting it. We're not trying to control it or shrink it down. And there's this vow to honoring that part of you. Okay, and that's a good thing. Accepting how emotional we are doesn't mean that we allow outbursts or not anything like that. But it's just very much like I'm not going to feel bad for how emotional I feel. I can feel my huge range of emotions and still react properly. Okay? And sometimes we need to just have a hurricane of a, you know, session and be okay with it. Back to this healer card. Part of what's healing you, okay, is not being defensive of your emotions and how big they are. Part of what's healing you is you accepting them and allowing them, feeling them, working through them. Reaction and feeling are two different things. Something I tell my children all the time is it is okay to feel angry, and it is okay to feel upset and mad, and that's okay, and you can say those things. You can say what you're feeling, you can feel them. What we don't do is we don't hurt people with our feelings. You know, we can feel angry. We're not allowed to hurt people because we're angry. So there's something here about recognizing your feelings are not the problem. We can shift a reaction without shaming the feeling. Okay? That'll be very healing for you. Don't feel ashamed of what you're feeling. Okay? I'm gonna leave this here. I hope that this reading was good for you and validating in some ways, and I hope that it resonated. I will see you soon. Okay, I'm going to try to get back to daily readings, but there are no promises at this point, but I'm going to try. Thank you for being here with me. I love you so much. All right. Take care and ta-ta.